Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Billy, and I'm doing my first impressions of an LG G Flex. And I was gonna do this video Monday, but my first impressions so far have not really been that good, and I'm not very happy. And there's a reason why, because as you can tell, right there, clear as day, I haven't even had the phone for a full 24 hours and it's already cracked. And the explanation behind that is I'm not really 100% sure, because I had it in my pocket and all I was doing was walking around my house regularly, you know, like you would walk around your house with your phone in your pocket with maybe some headphones or something. Something that, you know, would not otherwise crack a phone. But due to the curved nature of the phone, apparently walking around with it in your pocket with other things is too much for it. It's just too much for it. And there's my alarm, which I will cut off. So, like I was saying, basically, this particular phone durability is crap, from what I can tell so far. I am not at all impressed. I would think that with, you know, the word flex in your namesake, i.e. LG G Flex, one would think that it would at least be flexible enough to survive walking around in your pants pocket, but apparently not. So, yeah, that's kind of one of my big problems right there, is it should not be this easy to crack a screen. I don't wear baggy pants, and I don't wear skinny jeans either. So just that is ridiculous. So my other issue, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate on camera, but this screen is terrible. It's horrible. It's freaking worse than horrible. I myself am visually impaired. My eyesight's not really that good, so sometimes it's hard for me to tell a display apart, you know, to tell whether or not a display is good or bad. But this screen, it's so bad that even I have no difficulty seeing how bad it is. I mean, there's an issue with ghosting, which is just horrible, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick it up on camera. That's why I'm zooming in like that, because I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. Well, that's like way out of focus now. But just the ghosting on this phone is so bad that it almost makes the phone unusable, to be quite honest. I am not at all impressed with that. In fact, I'm actually kind of frustrated by that. So that's my two biggest issue so far. Is the display is just horrible, and it cracks apparently way too easy. So yeah, so far I'm not very impressed. I'm supposed to be getting a replacement in on Monday, so maybe that one will have a little bit better display, but just so far I'm not very happy. So with all that out of the way, now let's kind of go through the software tour. So you've got, you know, dozens of little quick settings and stuff up there. It does have an IR blaster on the back so that you can use the remote control, which is what that is right there. You know, you have your brightness. I doubt you're going to be able to see the ghosting, because I've heard that, you know, setting the brightness at 50% usually takes care of that problem, which for me that's an issue because I'm extremely sensitive to light, and sometimes screens are way too bright. So that ends up becoming an issue, that I have to have the screen, you know, that bright for me to be able to see it. That kind of becomes an issue because that hurts my eyes. But anyways, so you've got your dock right here. You can, you know, all your apps and everything. So that's pretty much all your apps and your app drawer and all that. And basically, there is nothing in this phone that cannot be customized. Like, everything is completely and utterly customizable. So for example, let me go down to just the home screen. I mean, you can set just about everything. You can set your screen swipe effect. I mean, there's pretty much nothing on this phone that LG did not get a hold of as far as software goes. Most of it I can't see being very useful, but you know, there are people out there who will use them. So far, I'll go into more detail when I get a replacement phone on Monday. It's just, this phone right here is kind of jacked up. So, but overall, there are certain things I do like. I don't know, it's hard to say for less than 24 hours do I really like LG Skin. But so far, I like the idea of the phone. It seems like a good idea that was not very well executed. But I'm not going to go into too much more detail until I do a full review. But just letting y'all know so far ahead that if you are one of the ones who may be considering owning this phone, you have to be careful because it is pretty easy to crack the screen. And yeah, that's that. I don't really want to say too much more without going into my full review. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. And I'll go into more detail, like I said, with the OS come Monday when I get my replacement that doesn't have a cracked screen. And hopefully that one will have a better display. But so far, I'm just not really enjoying the G Flex as much as I thought I would. I know if you watched my video yesterday, I sounded very, very excited. I could not wait to get my hands on it. But after having it now for just under 24 hours and already having a cracked screen and the display just being as horrible as it is, I don't know. I'm hoping to enjoy it, but I'm just not sure at this moment. So thank you for watching.